Fins for the win. The Miami Dolphins break their losing streak since the loss of their quarterback.
Never back down, never what? The Miami Hurricanes on their fourth quarter comeback across the country.
And take to pickleball, America's fastest growing sport gets a new spotlight. All of this and more on the sideline. Hello, South Florida, and welcome to the Sideline, the place where you get all the highlights for your South Florida teams. I'm Nicolette Esper.
And I'm Valentina Gaspari, and the Sideline starts now. Even after a rough beginning to the season, the Dolphins still find ways to beat the New England Patriots.
It definitely wasn't a pretty game, with Miami being down for some of the time. They were able to punch in the end zone with an Alec Ingold touchdown for the lead, and after a controversial call that overturned what would have been a Patriots touchdown with just less than 2 minutes on the clock. The Patriots got the ball back with 30 seconds left, but weren't able to secure the game by the end of the game. The final score was Dolphins 15, New England 10.
The Miami Hurricanes will keep their undefeated streak after an incredible comeback against the California Golden Bears. Miami opened the scoring with a rushing touchdown. After that, California took over the game. Miami was down 25 points, but they began their comeback with a passing touchdown and completed it with a late touchdown with just a minute left of the game to get this win by a single point. The final score for this game was Miami 39, California 38.
Not only did Vanderbilt beat number 1 ranked Alabama in a huge upset, the fans in attendance also received and achieved something out of the complete ordinary. After the win, students paraded with the goalposts that they tore down, marching several miles and tossing them into the Cumberland River. This victory marked Vanderbilt's first win against a top-ranked team and ended a 23-game losing streak to Alabama.
Despite Toronto dominating, Inter Miami snuck away with the win, even without needing their global superstar to score. During most of the game, Miami kept the ball on their side of the field as Toronto maintained constant attack. Everything was looking like a tight game. That was until the 93rd minute with a magnificent pass from Suarez. Leo Campana scored, giving Miami the victory win. The final score for this game was Toronto 0, Miami 1. The team will now head home here in Fort Lauderdale to play against New England.
We have seen time and time again how LeBron James has made history. However, this time it's a slight difference. 55th overall pick, better known as his son, Bronny James, took to the court for Sunday's preseason game, making them the first ever father-son duo in the NBA. 20-year-old James Jr. was only off the bench for 4 minutes, but to fans watching, this was a thrilling moment for all.
And people have been raving about a new sport that has swept the nation since early this year, and television network QVC has just acquired its broadcasting rights. Sideline's Esteban Rodriguez has more on America's fastest growing sport.
The home and television network company QVC has made a big move, gaining exclusive broadcasting rights to USA Pickleball so that Americans can now watch and stream the newest and most trending popular sport.
As the racket sport grew in interest over the year, QVC took full advantage of this phenomenon as pickleball sweeps through the nation.
I think what's making pickleball so popular right now is how unique it is. You know what, it's comparable to other sports like badminton or like tennis, say. I think that it has its own unique traits. You know, its rules are super peculiar and its target audience is very diverse. So I think that that's what's making it so popular these days.
I think pickleball is becoming so popular, not only the fact that young people are playing it, but when I come here on weekends, there's older people playing it as well. And I think it's very cool that a variety of us are playing pickleball. And I did play similar sports to this in high school, thinking that it was going to be the exact same, and it's a completely different environment.
QVC made this deal with USA Pickleball to bring that enthusiasm to their network. With the rights to air and stream pickleball games and tournaments, they are hoping that fans will bring that excitement to their channel.
For sure, and I think that's super cool that they're broadcasting pickleball. You know, you wouldn't think that like a new sport like that would get broadcasted, but I think that's super awesome, and I would totally watch it. It's a lot of fun.
Due to my friends bringing me into the sport, I've grown a love to it, and now that it's going to be on TV, of course I'll watch it. I don't usually watch a lot of sports, and knowing that pickleball is going to be on TV, it gives me a better chance of watching it.
The deal begins in November for USA Pickleball's 2024 BioFreeze USA Pickleball National Championships, which will stream on QVC's free streaming platform, QVC Plus. For Caplin News, I'm Esteban Rodriguez.
The Miami Heat finished last season with a 46-36 record in the regular season. They ended up losing to the Boston Celtics in the first round of the playoffs.
That's right.
Of the 5 games. So now we have our Miami Heat analyst, Warren Akanoa, is here, and he is here to discuss how the Heat, what the key is and what they were missing last year and what we're going to go into for the next season. Good morning, Warren. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. So what do you think we're missing from this Miami Heat team? What are we looking forward to seeing this Heat team change the game?
I think the biggest key for the Miami Heat going into next season is staying healthy. The Miami Heat unfortunately got hit with the injury bug last season, which unfortunately led to them losing to the Boston Celtics in 5 games of the NBA playoffs. I think when the Miami Heat are a healthy team, they can be a tough team to beat.
For sure.
Yeah. And looking forward, what do you think the Miami Heat are, looking forward to seeing for this upcoming season?
Well, obviously, banner number 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's obvious that the Miami Heat want to win a championship. But I think what the Miami Heat would be looking forward to is Bam Adebayo. 3-time All-Star, 5-time All-Defensive Team, and 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Bam has shown that he can improve his game every single year.
That's right.
And I'm sure that the Miami Heat are looking forward to seeing what he can bring to the team this season.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Warren, so much. And it's time for us to go to break, but stick around because here's what's next.
I have to work harder than other people, and I have to perform better than other people to get this position. So.
A high school quarterback pushing through all odds against him. Sideline will take a timeout and we'll be back after the break.
Okay. Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think.
You alright? It just feels like it's coming from everywhere. Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Valentina, everyone knows that if you dream big enough, your dream might just come true.
And that is exactly right. And that's the exact case for one-handed sophomore quarterback Justin Castaneda. KGWN's Ethan Bird has the inspirational story.
On September 20th, Justin Castaneda took his first varsity snap as a sophomore. 3 plays later, he threw his first varsity touchdown. But this story started 15 years ago when he was born with amniotic band syndrome affecting his left hand. That has not stopped him from developing a lifelong love for football.
He's carrying 3 footballs with him, and he just woke up for the day, and I said, "Did you sleep with those footballs?" And he's like, "Yeah, I did." So just the concept of how much he loves playing football and how much he loves contributing to a team. I love that dedication and that level of interest that he has.
Justin's passion has led him to not just his accomplishments on game day, but earning his spot as a number 2 QB at Central High School, all while showing that no matter the physical obstacle, you can do whatever you feel you're called to do.
It just made me realize I have to work harder than other people, and I have to perform better than other people to get this position, so that's helped a lot.
Just watching a kid with so much passion to be better at his craft, no matter what their ability or disability is always a great thing for a coach. And Justin eludes all of that. You know, he loves the game of football and he works at it, and so that makes it easy for a coach.
It has been a journey for him. It hasn't been nothing's been given to him up to this point. And I don't expect that anything should be given to him. And he's worked hard, and to be where he's at now and doing what he's doing, it's great.
He hasn't looked at his own limb difference as a difference. And often those around him haven't noticed it as a difference until they really get to looking and they go, "Oh, hey, you have a limb difference." And that's when it's come up in conversation. And for him, he just keeps on persevering no matter what it is that he's wanting to do. He figures out a way to do it.
They just got to be confident and don't listen to other people. There's always going to be people saying that they can't do it. But if they think that they can and they have the confidence and work ethic, that they can do it.
Justin is more than just a player in the condition he was born with. He's a beacon of light and inspiration to the players and coaches around him.
He affects people by who he is, and that demeanor of, I don't have to change because of this, I'm who I am. To me, that's the thing that's the most phenomenal. The other side of the story just is icing that cake as far as I'm concerned, because he makes people around him better because he's such a great person.
I always work hard at this sport, whether it's in the weight room, even in the classroom, on the field. I'm just always working hard and making sure I'm smiling while I'm doing it.
As South Florida prepares for Hurricane Milton's arrival, the storm has led to the 2024 Stanley Cup champions to cancel their ring ceremony event for the public. Instead, the Cats will now receive their rings privately, as they announced yesterday on their website. As of right now, the Cats are set to hit the ice against the Boston Bruins, their home opener, at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. What an exciting game that's going to be.
And just a reminder that if you want to keep up with fun segments, updates, and more from our crew, you can follow our Instagram, follow all things for Sideline. Follow us at sideline.caplin. That's it for today. I'm Nicolette Esper.
And I'm Valentina Gaspari. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week on The Sideline.